Hi everyone, it's Spirit Guide. I hope everyone is enjoying this beautiful Sunday. This is your Sunday read, okay? So on Sundays, I try to do mostly like soul-driven reads. So they're not really any predictions here. I'm not looking into anyone specifically. All I'm do sorry all I'm doing is pulling energy to see what's going on, of course we're going to use our power thought cards and we're just going to have a conversation. Okay, so hopefully you'll stay with me through this journey. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, all right, so let me just quickly explain, and I'll link the chakra series videos to this video. So when I'm reading chakra is used for me as a guiding energy, right? It's not a leading energy, it's a guiding energy. It tells me if I'm reading you in person, the chakra cards will let me know because you're going to shuffle them and you're going to then pick, okay? It lets me know what part of your body your chakra is off. The part of your chakra that's off tends to not function well because it's not working. Then the other chakras have to work overtime. So let's say your crown chakra is blocked, right? If your crown chakra is blocked, then what's going to happen is your intuition has to work harder because there are no messages that are coming down from your crown chakra, okay? Then all of a sudden your solar plexus has to work harder because now it has to trust only messages that are being given from your heart chakra and other things. Okay. So it does throw someone's balance off. So that's when people say you're not healed. That's basically what they're talking about. Unhealed individuals, as we see people in life, are individuals that not only is their chakra off, they have not, first of all, everyone walking the earth is unhealed. Let's just say it that way, okay? Let's just be honest. Because if you're 100% healed, you're not on earth any longer, right? You have then transitioned because that's the only way you're 100% healed, okay? Humans are fallible, and we're fallible because we have unhealed trauma. We have unhealed potentials. We have blocked potential. We have something with us that we have to learn the lesson. Once we conquer our lessons, then we transition to a higher plane, okay? So every human walking is unhealed. However, there's a certain level of healing that has to happen in order for someone to feel whole while on earth, okay? So an example of someone being unhealed would be a trauma unfortunately happened to them. And because it happened to them, they did nothing about it. And they couldn't. Maybe they were too young. Maybe they were defenseless. Maybe they were sick. Something happened where they couldn't defend themselves right. What happens is that moment either defines them for the rest of their life. They can become a bully, refusing to be put in that vulnerable situation again. So they go around violating other people's rights, or going and picking fights with people. They become the aggressor because when they were vulnerable, someone aggressed them and they were not able to defend themselves. So to me, when I see that personality trait, I know that person has a deep level of trauma where they don't want to be a victim anymore. Okay. Then you have the trauma where it is a situation trauma. Maybe you were abandoned by your parents and you went into foster care and then you got adopted by a lovely family. And people then don't understand why you're so different from the family. That's a different level of trauma because what happens is with that, the mind continues to play the situation that caused the trauma. And you may not even be aware of it, but your mind plays it over and over. And the human tries to fill in different different events so that they feel that event can go away. Just like the example I gave with the bully who was actually traumatized and was vulnerable and, maybe got beat up or something. That was a traumatizing event. So therefore they decided they would be a bully. That person is the bully because in their head, that situation, that feeling, that thought, the smells at that time, everything comes back to them very strongly, and they will not be put in that situation again. Okay. So that's a person, those are examples of people that are unhealed. So what chakra goes to do is chakra starts to look deeply and takes from the person's energy what they need to do to heal. Okay. And that's what we're going to talk about on these Sundays, what you need to do to heal. Okay. All right. So I'm going to just pick up some general energy here. And sorry for that 5-minute explanation, but I really wanted to be clear as to what the chakra Sundays will be. Okay. All right. So let's continue. So let's see which chakra is off. I'm getting that there are two distinct closures here. So let's see. Okay. Yeah. See two. Two distinct ones. See, two distinct. Okay. So we have solar plexus, right? So we have universal light. So this is like ancestral knowledge, divinity. This is information beyond the divine, okay? Or beyond the human into divine's realm. This is something where the universe looks down on you and says you are chosen to be the light of your community, okay? A person who has this chakra that is off, they will not, they are not meditating. They will not be praying. They will also experience physical symptoms. Okay. Maybe they'll experience, stomach problems a lot, things that are easily, handled, but because their universal light is off, they're not taking information from divine. They're not getting cues from the universe. They're not taking everything that's coming to them as a lesson and a challenge. This person will begin to look at life in a pessimistic way. So that's how you know someone's universal light is off. They're looking at life pessimistically. They're not looking at it as the opportunity it is every 10, 20, 30 seconds of your breath. Okay. So in doing that, this chakra would need to be opened. Okay. And this chakra would need to be opened through re-examining experiences that you've had in life, re-examining them with someone who is a professional, not by yourself. Because if you're in the universal light and that is turned off, you're unable to properly decipher everything that has happened that turned this off, right? If this is your, if anything I'm saying is resonating with you and this is your read, you're not looking at life like an opportunity. You're looking at it as a struggle. You're looking at life with your universal light cut off. So you don't see anything beyond the day. You don't plan. You're not doing anything that is worthy of planning. Okay. You're also the kind of person, of course, you have a personality. You could be fun. You could be mean. Your personality has nothing to do with your chakra. Okay. But this, I'm just giving you clues if this is you. You're also a person that does not focus on like calming down. Everything in your life is go, 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 go. You're up early and you're back to bed late, that kind of thing. Okay. Because you're operating out of only the 3D. That's all you're operating out of is the 3D. You haven't operated out of the 4D, right? You haven't jumped up a level yet. So you're only seeing what's in front of you. Okay. You're not using, because your light is off. You're not using anything that divine would give to you. It's blocked. So you're not using anything. You're not using your crown chakra. You're not open to messages that are coming to you. You're not meditating. You're also not praying. Praying and meditating go hand in hand. Okay. Praying is just institutionalized, meaning religiously, you do that at church or that's taught to you. Meditating is just, it's something done with the soul, sitting quietly. Maybe you're doing sensory deprivation with all the lights off, no light coming in. That's just making yourself one with the universe. Okay. I use them interchangeably is why I explain that. Okay. So that's your universal light. How do you turn it on? Again, I would start by maybe going to speak to a professional. Because if your universal light is off, you're not getting messages, you're not using messages, you're not using dreams, things are not happening for you, you feel like you're at a standstill a lot. Opportunities are not coming to you the way they're coming to other people because this is off, this chakra is off. I would go to like maybe not a psychic, but like those spiritual advisors, go to one of those. All right. Those are professionals in this, and they'll be able to help you open the chakra again. They'll be able to help you do that. You might want to couple that with maybe going to regular therapy or something to help support you while you're going through this process. Because for you to open a universal light again, you have to be able to accept what has happened to you in the past. That's the only way this can open up. Once you accept whatever's happened to you, and we all had bad things happen to us, even the richest person in the world who stayed in their house all the time has had bad things happen to them. Why? Because we're humans. Humans are fallible. We are all fallible. We all go through it. The best day for you is the worst day for someone else, okay? So everyone goes through it. So again, I would see a spiritual advisor if this is you, if I describe the situation and this is you, or I would go to maybe a therapist to help you work through. There's a trauma that you have not been able to get away from. You've not been able to get away from it, and your brain is reliving it over and over and over so that you can feel whole, okay? All right, the second one we're going to talk about, look, it's connected. There's your crown chakra. There's your crown right there. Okay, your crown chakra is I am present. Okay, I am presence. And you see it's a woman here. Okay, so with I am presence, again, it goes very well with what we talked about, universal light. If this is you, you have a lot of the same problems with universal light. But with I am presence, you're not present in your life. You're like living in the past, right? But people don't know how to tell you you're living in the past. Like everything you talk about has already happened. Even if it happened last week, you're still talking about it this week because your brain is kind of like your spirit is on backward mode. Okay, so it takes a while. Like if this is you, you're the kind of person that takes a while to warm up to people. Okay, even if you're just meeting them, even if you know them, it still takes you a while to warm up to people. You're also a person, you may have experienced PTSD. There was an event that happened to you. If this is your reading, there was an event that happened to you that you were not able to get over. So you do experience PTSD. You do experience a little bit of delay in joy. Okay, because again, you're not present in your life. It's like you're living life in reverse. So everything that happened last week, now this week, all of a sudden you're feeling all the emotions. You're happy with the event that already happened. Your friends were already dealing with that last week when it happened. You were not. You were kind of dialed out. So if this is you, you're dialed out. Okay. You don't have much reactions to things. And again, that's probably that PTSD. You don't have reactions to things. And you kind of look at life like you're looking at it through a TV, if that makes sense. You're removed. You're looking at your life through a TV. So you're not actively participating in your life, meaning you're not making decisions on the spot. You're waiting for decisions to be made for you. You are often supportive of other people, but you do not support your own journey. You just are a person that is on autopilot. That's it. You're on autopilot. I literally just saw a light go on in a aircraft. And that's my signal for autopilot. You're on autopilot. You're not present in your own life. So the chakra is asking you to open up your crown chakra and to be present in your life. Okay, be present, be open, be there. Okay. when you become present in your life, trust me, what's going to happen is you're going to start meeting more people because you're going to be actively engaged at that moment in what you're doing. Okay. And when you're actively engaged in that moment in what you're doing, that energy attracts other energy to you. So that's when you meet the new people, and the energy that's attracting people to you is attracting either good or bad people. It doesn't matter. But to be able to decipher who is positive and who is negative influence or energy, you have to be present, right? Because you're going to ask them questions, you're going to listen, you're going to talk to them, and their answers are going to, like we all do, people's answers help us understand if we have anything that we can gain from them or if we have things that we do not need to be bothered with them, okay? So remain present in your life, okay? All right, so we had the chakra, we have the crown chakra, and we had the solar plexus, okay? So these two were not opened, okay? All right, so let me get some positive energy to end this discussion, okay? All right, so let's see what comes out. Thank you, Divine, for that moment. Just letting people know, letting my subbies know what's in store for them for the coming week. Okay. And hopefully everyone starts to really, look at what they're doing and become present and also, meditate and take in life as it happens. Okay. If you are anyone that the reading or the discussion resonated with, start a journal. And one of you, the energy is watching, is going to start a podcast. Okay. And that's fine. I have a podcast as well, and I will link that below. Okay. So start a podcast and start to think to yourself, what else can you do? Because you want to, both energies watching wants to get a message out and across to the world. Okay. But now you got to figure out how to do that. Okay. Look at that. Divine wisdom guides me. I love when Divine does that. Shows up and shows out. Look at that. Divine wisdom guides me. And we were just talking about doing a podcast, getting a message out to the world. I'll read with the back of the card. Well, I'll let you read it to yourself. I know some people don't like being read to. Okay. All right. So there is your blessing. So, be blessed, go out into life and take life by the horns. Okay. Either your crown chakra's blocked, you're not present in your life, become present. Okay. Do a journal, do an audio journal, do a podcast, do something because both energies want to get a message out. So do something that is going to help you stay present and also help you become who you want to become. Okay. And of course, the first one we took the most time with, universal light. Okay. Once you unblock this chakra, you will then start to get messages and it will start to show you exactly what you need to do. Okay. You will start looking at life in a more positive way. Okay. Because your ancestors will be able to communicate with you, which is going to help you in life. And don't forget, divine wisdom guides me. Okay. All right, everyone. And also, of course, that is your intuition. Okay, your third eye. Okay. All right, everyone. Have a blessed, beautiful Sunday. And I will see you for your Monday read. Bye-bye.